The UDP manifesto, bearing the motto, "Always for the People," serves as a booklet of accomplishments and a plan of action for the next 5 years. The party's chairman, Patrick Faber, presented the achievements during their 4 years in office, after which the UDP standard-bearer for Corazon North, Hugo Pat, presented their plan for infrastructural projects ahead. These include a new boulevard and a bridge on Chetomal Street, a sporting complex, an administration building, and a bus terminal. Pat revealed that there is a plan to improve a portion of the Northern Highway and new hospitals for 2 municipalities.
We will also be rebuilding the Northern Highway from Halover Bridge to Boom Junction. A new drainage project from Belama Extension and Northern Highway. And we will also be constructing new public hospitals in San Pedro and Punta Gorda.
If they are elected, the UDP's yearly school assistance for students of $300 will be increased by $50. The party's Toledo East standard-bearer, Eden Martinez, said that the additional $50 is uniform and book allowance. Additionally, polyclinics will be opened for 12 hours, and for people who are still hoping to own a piece of land or are looking forward for free voice over internet, the party has promising news.
We are pledging and we are committing to providing 15,000 house lots, and farmlands will also be granted to new first-time landowners. The next UDP government will free up voice over internet protocol to residential landline customers in the next few months, to be eventually extended to mobile services.
Meanwhile, UDP standard-bearer for Belmopan, John Saldivar, dealt with economic matters.
The UDP will implement shareholders' income from private companies who have grossed $5 million or less will be exempt from personal income taxes. Your next United Democratic Party government will establish a national bank.
And while the UDP plans to open a national bank, Prime Minister Dean Barrow assured that if his party wins, particularly if by a big margin, he will ensure that his cabinet ministers are kept in line.
You will be satisfied, you will be reassured, I hope, to hear me say that I will then bend over backwards to ensure that no one, flush with a large victory, will even think of getting out of line. Large numbers will mean that if you do not absolutely walk the straight and narrow, if you do not demonstrate that you are completely committed to serving the people of this country on the basis of honesty, good stewardship, and trust, we can very easily show you the door, because we will have so many with which to replace.
Barrow went on to speak of other pledges that were not included in the printed document, such as an expansion of the food pantry program to all districts. He added that the mortgage write-offs will be continued and will also include DFC mortgage loans and student loans.
I am still waiting on the data from the Development Finance Corporation as to the number of mortgages in each financial category. And that is why we have not thought it wise to say in the manifesto precisely which loans, up to what amount, we're going to write off. The data is not yet in. But for sure, write-offs there will be, and we're not just going to concentrate exclusively on writing off mortgage loans. We are also going to be writing off student loans at the Development Finance Corporation.
Fuel prices were another issue which the Prime Minister promised will go down under a UDP government.
The United Democratic Party will, within the shortest possible time, just so long as it takes to actually construct this thing, build a local oil refinery. We will turn Belizean crude into gasoline and diesel and kerosene and sell the locally refined fuels to the Belizean people for lower, cheaper and stable prices.
And while they plan to lower fuel prices, the UDP also plans to meet with the commercial banks to lower their lending rates. In concluding, Mr. Barrow said that if his party wins, they will try to negotiate with the international lending community on the super bond rates. Reporting for Love News, I am Marian Ali.